Yeah, time. A little late. I was trying to fill out an application, and it went kind of janky on me, so then I tried filling it out again, and it was just like, ugh, it's a mess. So I was like, flip, alright, I'm gonna step away from this, let the internet sort itself, and then I'll come back to it. So, monster in fighting. Is that kind of like in training? Here we go, it's loading. Oh, of course I need that. Frack. I've been forgetting to change the date. So, whoops. It'll be alright. I'll have to remember to change that, and because it's actually the 12th, not the 9th. I'm usually better at that, you know, because I'm a little stressed and whatnot. But you know, hey, whatever. We all make mistakes when we're either rushing or stressed or anxious or whatever. Pretty music though. Oh, I have coffee. Search for iron continues. Oh, hey. I was watching this YouTuber the other day, and he was trying to what is that called? Make excuses for gamers and whatnot. He was like, well, at least he's not going out and like, you know, drinking and because it was just like a relationship thing. I was like, this is gonna be stupid. This is really gonna be stupid because they're just gonna be making fun of relationships. And I was like, okay, alright, fine, whatever, I'll watch it. Sometimes he has occasionally funny things, and I needed a good laugh. One of these little skits he showed was them showing there was like the perfect wedding cake doesn't exist, and they had a woman in a bride's dress with her hands on her hips next to the male in a tux sitting on a chair with a game controller in his hand and a TV in front of him. And it was a little bit humorous, and then he's just like, well, you know, it's better to be a gamer than go out and get in all kind of trouble, and he's like, you just take your saving on gas and other expenses. And I was like, well, you know, if you really know how much some of these games cost, you know, it's like, are you really saving? But get the free games monthly. I'm like, flip, I love that. Because it still keeps me enthralled, and I can try new games, and it's not breaking the bank. You do have to like get a subscription for PlayStation, but it's easier to do the month one. You know, I think it was $75 for a whole year for just the regular basic subscription. So I was like, I might as well get that out of the way and be fine. It had a sale though. I got it, like it was like $75, I think. But normally it's like 100, maybe 99. It goes up to like where I think the highest plan for PlayStation is like 100 and something, like obviously, but it's you can play all these old PS games on it, like Sonic. I don't think, wait, maybe I know there was I don't know, it showed a few games. I know Spyro was one of them. I think Sonic, one of the Sonic games were there. And it was just like a collection of old games that you could like play again, but on your new device. And I was like, that is epic. It's flippin' amazing. It's like, why do they ever like stop, you know, like with the old games? People are gonna love those games for the rest of their lives. Doesn't matter the graphics weren't that good. Graphics were amazing back then. It's just showing the progression of digital capabilities. It's like slides from the past. Or pictures from the past, for that matter. Graphics were shoddy, but the memories are still there. So why not, you know? We're an interesting species who values our memories and our mementos. There are some people who keep wedding dresses forever. There's people who keep bottle caps, snow globes, coins. It's like they're little trophies, you know? Collections, mementos. I've had my collections and mementos like destroyed many times. It was crazy. If I had a good memory of something, I keep like a little trophy. And I was told that was psychotic or something, and that I needed to get rid of my stuff, and there was no question about it. George got rid of my stuff, and I was like, what? I was like, it's just a flippin' picture. I was like, what is wrong with you? So he got rid of like my artwork, he got rid of a lot of things. I wore too much black or whatever, so my wardrobe was thrown away. I was like, what? I was like, you're the one that gave me these clothes. I was like, Ivory took all the colored clothes. I get left with browns and dark colors. I mean, what do you want me to do? Because Ivory got to pick first. And even if it didn't fit her, she still tried to squeeze herself into it. Think of it this way, 14-year-old weighing like about 200 pounds. And yet she was trying to fit into mediums and smalls. But you know, hey, whatever. Packing meat into like a sausage roll or whatever. Anyways, could still lift her, and I didn't even weigh 100 pounds yet. Only a year and 3 months older than my younger sister. She's taller than flip. Big butt feet too. I said I had like an abnormality because like I was so small. And I stopped growing for a little bit, and then after like a little bit of time, I started growing again. It was interesting. It was like I went up to like 5'6", and then I shrunk down, and then I eventually got back to 5'4". I don't think there was a time when my sister was smaller than me. She came out as a big baby too. She stayed one. Anyways, so I was a medium-sized baby, I think. Just regular, like 6 pounds, maybe like 2 ounces. I had one of those weird heads because I was one of those children who got slightly stuck in the birthing canal, and by the time I came out, I had a slightly elongated head, and I was gonna bald for like 2 years, up to maybe 3 years. And then when I finally grew enough hair to look like hair, I ended up going on an adventure, and my throat's kind of tense. I don't really have a problem with being bald for so long. My hair was just so fine. I didn't know what color my hair was gonna be for the longest time. It was just a little bald 2-year-old. Slightly fuzzed 3-year-old, and then like my hair like shot out like there was no tomorrow. It was so fine, it looked practically clear. I remember when my when I was younger, our mom, while she was doing dishes and stuff, would give us little treats and everything so we could sit there and chew on them while, you know, keep busy. And I remember sitting there watching her do the dishes, and, you know, in the kitchen, and she gave us each 2 cookies. Okay, so I'm sitting there gnawing on one, and I have the other one. I'm excited about this one, but I got this one. I'm looking at this one. I'm just like, dude, this is gonna be amazing. I got another cookie after this. I don't have to ask for another one. I mean, I remember my mentality about it too. I'm just like, flip, yeah, this is awesome. And all of a sudden, my half sister comes over with an already gone like cookie in this hand, and like she's already gnawing on this one, and she reaches over and grabs my cookie, and I go because I couldn't talk yet. And I remember my mom turning around saying like, play nice, you know, and I was like, I just like, you know, yelled again because she's sitting here trying to fight me for my cookie, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm not gonna give you my cookie. And oh wait, I need to keep that one. Huh. Alright. Well, I'm fighting for my cookie. I mean, these are like the cheap, like, Oreo ones. It was like I still remember it. It was flipping amazing. The sugar was sweet. The chocolate was good. I was like gnawing on it because I didn't really have too many teeth. I was only like a year and a half. My sister, well, we were both able to walk around the house, but she was more of like a kind of walk and then fall down a little and then kind of walk kind of thing. So I'm sitting there just enjoying, and then I see her crawling over and then trying to walk and then grabbing it and then trying to run and then fall over a couple times while she's trying to run. And I was just like, I remember wanting to take my cookies back, but as soon as she put her mouth on it, I was disgusted. A little 1.5-year-old disgusted by someone slobbering over a cookie. I was like, wow. I was thinking maybe I might have been a germaphobe, like, in early years. But I kind of grew out of it, maybe, a little bit. But, I remember being so flippin' angry at her. I was like, that's the first time she did me wrong. This is like, I can't believe anyone would be so mean. Yeah, my mom had like told us to play nice together, and then she dropped both cookies and went after my cookie. I thought that was crazy, and I was still gnawing on my cookie, so she's trying to grab my cookie out of my mouth, and I was just like, ah! But that's when Mom came, and she ended up putting Ivory in another room with her extra cookie, and I got another cookie because my mom was laughing because she was, the whole scenario of it was like pretty damn funny, and thinking about it, it was off the chain. I was like, wow, she's like a little greedy little monger. But yeah, it's gluttonous, but she didn't. I'm sure she grew out of it. I'm sure she did. So, I remember a bunch of my childhood, like, I hated dresses, and Mom liked to put us both in dresses. They were always scratchy, and, I mean, I guess they look cute. I've seen a few pictures of it. I remember wearing some of them. There's maybe, like, 2 or 3 of them that I can't even, like, recall wearing, but yet there was a picture of it, and I was like, I don't remember that. And she was like, yeah, that was the only one you would keep on. And I was like, really? I was like, was it soft, you know? But I remember looking at a photo album when I was like 5, almost 6, and her explaining that like that was actually the only one I would keep on. It was a little pink, and it was like a light pink dress with a little white shirt under it, but the pink is like a powder pink or a pastel kind of pink with like little blue flowers on it. I was like, oh, the color of the flowers was nice, but I was like, I wore pink, really? But yeah, it was interesting. They put Ivory in the yellow dress. I was like, I much would have rather worn the yellow dress. But she was totally fine with like dresses and everything. I was like, dude, some of these dresses that they make for kids are so damn scratchy. It's a wonder how they even manage to stay still in some of these things. But I remember this red one that was, it was so flippin' scratchy. It was around Christmas time, so it was like a little bit heavier, and it had this like black lace on it, and we were going to, I guess, a family gathering, and Ivory was in green and they put me in red, and Ivory's dress looked a lot softer than mine, honestly. Didn't have nearly as much lace. The lace part was scratchy, and they had it like around the neck, and you could see like red marks from where I was like trying to, you know, itch it away. I was like probably like 1 or 2, and it was an awful dress. I hated that. They said as soon as we got off the what is that called? We got off into the house. I just took it off. I was like, no, flip that. Ran around in my diaper. I was just like, no, I'm free, you know? But I hated clothes. I really did. If it wasn't comfortable, I wasn't staying in it more than a minute. I might as well throw one in here so I don't accidentally spawn anything. One, two, three, four, five. I mean, it could be light enough, but oh yeah, I was got carried away with the story. I forgot what I was doing. So I remember being told that it took me a long time to understand that I needed a diaper. I didn't like those either. I was always kicking it off in the crib, and then when I could run, my mom said I had this way of like taking my thumbs and then just popping them and then running. So it was like, I was like, wow, I was quick with it. But yeah, it was I don't remember doing that, but I thought it was funny. It's like, alright. So that's the wildness of how I was wild. I wanted to be free, like fully free, like all the time. George said that he thought I was gonna grow up to be a nudist. It's like, yeah, I was too cold for that. I explained to them that, like, flipping the clothes were itchy. I was like, don't you, like, you know, check them first? You know, just like the inside, put your hand in there, feel it. I did that with all my kids' clothes. I made sure it was soft. I was like, no, it's gonna be flipping soft or it's not going on them. Because I having to deal with scratchy, itchy clothes. Ugh. I remember my like picture days where they had you wear like, well, I mean, if you're a female, they had you wear stockings and whatnot, and I was like, these parts aren't even going to be shown. It's like, what? Why do I have to wear these itchy flippin' stockings? I hate it. It's like you couldn't breathe with them, honestly. It's like you got all sweaty and itchy, and it was just awful. I'd rather wear knee socks than stockings. They're a lot softer. I have these compression socks that is supposed to help with the blood flow. I don't know how it does, but it does feel nice when it's cold out. Okay, so I have this, I have arthritis in one of my knees. So I go up and down the stairs like molasses, like super slow. I have to take them one at a time because putting pressure on it while it being bent is painful to the extreme. So I have like 17 steps I have to go up and down. It's fun. I mean, they're nice steps. They were actually built well. I've been up some steps that like only leave you like this much room for your whole foot to actually get on, and then try to get up, so you're like kind of taking up going up the steps on your tiptoes practically, and it's not sturdy. And just think about bringing groceries up steps like that. Yeesh. I was like, and like, forget about getting like older when it comes to some steps like that. It's like you fall forward and then fall all the way down. It's not gonna work. And the railing, they needed to like definitely repair that because it was barely there. And I put like a little bit of weight on there, and it like kind of wobbled, and I was scared. I was like, she was like, oh, we're going to fix that, and I was like, oh, okay. They were showing the place, and I was like, do you have any elderly people who live here? And she's like, yeah, why? And I was like, no reason. I was like, it seems like you know, a super big problem. Like, not just a little bit of a problem, but it felt like if anybody lost their balance and tried to use that rail, that they'd fall even further down and possibly go into the bushes that were a little bit below that. I mean, these stairs went up high too. This was like second floor, and then you had to wrap around and then go into this other area just to go up some more stairs. It was like on the third floor, and these steps were they weren't good. You kind of felt like you were leaning this way, like, and as you were going up the stairs, like you needed to try to brace yourself on the wall, but there was no like handle, like no rail. It was like it wanted to push you off, and it was and I was like, wow, there's a lot of stairs. And she's like, oh yeah, you'll get used to it. I'm like, no. But these stairs are nice. You can actually put your full foot on there. And the railing's pretty solid. It's nice. It's built out of wood. Like one of those, what is that called? It was built proper. It was built with the main house. I don't think it had been restored. But, okay, so my apartment is, let's see, I'm trying to think of... Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Okay, so people take these nice size houses, like bigger houses and everything, where you can have like a family up to 5 or 6 in them, and then they modify them into little apartment buildings, and then they charge for these apartment buildings. So that's kind of what's going on. I don't remember. So if I started the stream at 9, I'm only going to be playing for 3 hours, so that'd be... Whoops. So, 10, 11, 12. So at 12, then I'd be wrapping up my stream and actually eating my leftovers that I had for like 3 days now. I'm sure they're still good. I did manage to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich this morning. I ate something small, so I didn't forget to eat my leftovers. I forgot to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was just like, okay, well, what other travel stories can I talk about? So, I don't know if I want to talk about that one. Hmm. Okay, now there were some spots that had, pretty sure there were spots that had some iron, like that. Hmm. I don't want them to despawn. I might as well chew this whole thing. Hmm. Oh, it's gravel. Hmm. Oops. That's interesting. Ting ting. Alright. Hmm. So I have 2 stacks. I might as well see how much I can make with this. possibly put down another chest. Oh, I did have another. Well, yeah, I learn something new every day. Okay, well that's doing its thing. Oh, forgot. I'm bringing the gold out. If a planet were to say that, you wouldn't like the results. I want to ask for that to be gently pulled to the surface. And there's just plenty of ways the gold can come to the surface. One of them is earthquake. The other is volcano, but there's some damage to the gold that might happen in the process. And tectonic plates shifting. It's always fun. Ooh, you know another one? Underwater springs. They can chew away at the, you know, make, you know, it's a nice way. I mean, you find a lot of different stones and whatnot there too. That's why people pan. They do the whole throw like a bunch of rocks and sediment in there, and then they sit there and they kind of wash it in the. I heard a merchant. They wash it in the river or stream. Alright, let me just Alright, let's see if this is enough. No offense, but I'm kind of tired of mining. Just a little tired of it. But I'd like to get the panda back to my place. Oh, is it actually getting dark? can't tell where the light is. This game reminds me of 7 Days to Die. I don't know which one came first, Minecraft or 7 Days, but also reminds me of Terraria. Still don't know which one came first. A good way to find out would be like checking the copyright dates and whatnot. I don't have I don't have the disc format, so I don't have the paper that would tell you that. Because like there's okay, in this format, it's like comes in like a DVD case where there's a DVD disc like thing that's able to be. Now I'm explaining this fully because by the time somebody watches this, it could be far past the day of, you know, huge discs like, you know, or the VCR, because VCR is, it's way past that and people don't even know, and it's only been like 20 years, 20, 30 years, and they're still like, what? What the hell is that? Why would they ever do that? Or the, A-tracks, with the cassette tapes, they had an A side and a B side. So when people sit there and say, I'll catch you on the B side, or it was a turn of phrase that was popular in the 80s, and most people don't even know what the hell that means, but I guess it's generational slang. It comes out, oops, almost fell off, it goes out of style, because every new generation is going to make their own type of style. It's definitely nighttime. See if we can't run and try to, gotta get to that bed. Gotta go to bed. Everything's gonna be fine. You know, I ate this. That's so weird. But anyways. Just trying to heal myself, chomping pork chops and in the middle of the rain, have these meat patties and meat chops and the damn oh yeah, there's another term, sorry, catch you on the flip side. It's a pillow reference, you know, because it's always cooler on the other side. Or you can also put that in terms of like I'll catch you whenever you're, you know, feeling better, you're clearly not yourself, I'll catch you on the flip side. Normally you say that to somebody who's not having the best of days. Because you don't normally say that you're going to catch them when they're feeling bad. You know, I'll catch you on the flip side, or, you know, I'll catch you whenever you're feeling better. That's the way it was explained to me, so let me know if it's totally wrong or not. take this minute to re-dehydrate, because coffee kind of dehydrates you a little. I'm fighting with this coaster. I'm sorry. So, it's still raining. Means they're still out there. Oh, goody. See that? See that out there? He's just minding his own business. Him and his 4 legs. Wanted to go for a swim. I guess he wasn't wet enough. We're studying him for, oh, he's talking with the drowned. We have to make sure we know our enemy, because if we don't know our enemy properly, then they'll just sneak up on us and explode us, right? Just wipe us out of existence. We're doing intel. The turtles. I know they're plotting something. I'm sorry guys. The turtles are fine. They give you that sideways look though. Something wrong with that. See? Look at that. Giving me that side eye. Anyways, that's a another term for suspicion as well as like irritation. People give people a side eye because they either don't trust them or they're irritated with them or an action that they have portrayed. I want to go find a pig, but I can't find one in the middle of the rain. Sure bought some food from the butcher while I had a chance. I had plenty of beef though. Damn. Oh, we're coming up to it. I see the track ahead. Starts to end right about there. You see that that 1/3 up? Frick. It wasn't quite up to the 3rd one, but still. I counted like 6 at first, and then I was like, damn, now it might actually be more than 6. So I waited till we got a little closer. I was off maybe 1 or 2. That was close enough though. Just making sure. Come on. Let's get to the other side. Gotta get to the other side. I don't care if I made extra. I can go to another project. Gotta get to the other side. Wait, are we? Did we? Could we? Is this finished? Is it complete? I didn't bring the cart. I should have brought the cart. I'm totally fine with it being over. Like, the truck. Just, please, oh please. I'm gonna grab the golden track. I'm gonna make adjustments where I need to make adjustments. I'm following the panda all the way back. It's going to be a thing. It's gonna be a thing. If I have to drag that panda all the way back through the water, I will. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna get those damn, like, mushrooms, too. The mushroom cows. Bring them over to my area. It's gonna look like the damn, ecosystem. I'm gonna call one Mooey and the other Shroomy. Or Funger. Oh, fungi. Or like fun guy. Haha. I might be able to just make one here. Do I have... I do not. I do not. Frick. Alright. I have to go back. I was like, I probably have some iron on me. It's like I could definitely craft a work table. Oh, this is gonna be quicker this way. So, how's everybody's morning going? If it's still morning for you, 'cause, you know, time zones and whatnot. Or whenever you're watching this. It's possibly just a recording for some people. Not for most people. But if we take into account that time doesn't really matter, this could be live. Like, anyways, so. I've seen weirder stuff. It's like I'm looking at my little picture. Well, I guess it's on that side for you. Looking at the little picture of my character swimming with pork chop and a map. Like, how does this map not disintegrate in the water, and how does the pork chop not get all soggy and nasty? Oh. Those aren't. The dolphins will help me eventually. I probably don't like the oh yeah, it was the pork chop. I didn't want to be anywhere near it. Thank you. Yeah, they're so sweet. I'll try not to beach him. Be surprised how many times the dolphins end up getting beached. Because you go a little too close to the shore. Or if you're like done and you get up on shore, they get up on with you. Just sit there and try to push them off. It's good to have a bucket of water, because then you can just push them back into the water. some dolphins in real life are quite kind. Some are not very kind at all. Make sure we didn't... Okay, we're good. Everybody's good. We're good. Some would drown you sooner than help you, and then others will help you sooner than let you be eaten by something. It's quite kind. Them helping you not to be eaten by something, or even be, like, accidentally chomped on by something that can't quite see you clearly. Well, certain designs of predators and whatnot, they are, you gotta think of it this way, most of them are constantly hungry and they don't know when their next meal is gonna be, and if they see something in the shape of what is normally a meal, they're gonna try to catch it rather than go hungry, because they don't know when their next meal is gonna be. And seeing white things in the water, you know, splashing around, that normally looks like fish to them, because in certain lighting the fish have a nice little white claws. Or these divers in these black suits, you know, kind of look vaguely similar to, what is that called? Actually, I need to pull those. They look similar to seals, because some seals are darker colors. I'm like, dude, people, I was like, what, they should possibly make lighter colored, you know, dive suits and whatnot. Some exotic looking ones that make them look poisonous to certain creatures. I mean, you know, hey, there's that. Yeah, I want to take these with me. Definitely taking that. I need the bamboo. Just gotta lead it into the cart. I might need to go back down here for a minute. I'm starting to remember the path. You know, I've been up here and up and down it quite a few times. Is this enough for a cart? Tell me this is enough. Okay, yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One cart for me, one cart for the panda. And if there's another panda over there, 2 carts for the pandas. 1 boat for me. I will take the boat all the way back. Or I will possibly run behind them and make sure that the trek is fully appropriate for the task at hand. But I am getting a panda today. This is happening. Maybe tomorrow. Today in my time is longer than Minecraft Day. Ark. What is that I hear? But anyways. Oh no. Get him, son. Get him. Right, you got one of them. Get the other. Take him down. Alright. Well, fun's OP. Other than that skeleton just sitting there waiting in the water. He's headed right for the creeper. Like, dude. Oh. There's an Enderman around. Look at these single blocks just taken out and then moved over. You know Enderman around. It's weird. It's just... maybe they get tired of holding it, or like... maybe I can't put anything on sand. What about this? Ooh, this looks nice. And then, no, it's sand. I'll just set it back down. Do the same thing with dirt, too. Back to the coffee. Feels me watching it. I know it does. It'll be alright. I'm in a pretty okay mood today. I don't think anyone's gonna call. I'm still gonna fill out some applications after this. You can't really rely on, you know, them doing background checks because, you know, oh hey, someone else might come in and they have more skill or qualifications than you, and I'm really hoping for this job because it's a good paying job, better paying jobs than what I was working. And these other places that I put applications in, they haven't come back to me. Like, there was this one job in this area that was put in like yesterday, and I just got the email for it today, and it had already closed both positions. And I was like, wow. I was like, that's flipping quick. It's like I went to go, you know, apply via, I think it was in LinkedIn, and I went to apply, and I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, so there was like no longer accepting applications, so that usually means that they already found someone for the position. Like, okay, understood. That was a quick search. Guess I didn't do background checks or whatnot. I think we're almost there. Oh no, we're still in the middle of the ocean. But we're kind of almost there. I don't know whether it's glitching or not, or it's just pausing so we can upload some fish in the water, or some drowned. It's like, or even some squid. I don't mind the squid, they're cute. They don't attack you. Don't flip and stop me just to put some blowfish down there. I mean, flip you. I know it's usually in tropical oceans and whatnot, but that'd be quite the insult. Yeah, with this I could possibly get some of those jungle villagers too. Another panda. Another panda. Panda, panda, hey little panda, come here, gonna get you in a nice place. Make sure that nothing is creeping up on me. Okay, come on, panda. Let's do this. This way you don't fall down. Bye, panda. Okay. Now we know it works. Throw that down. Put this right here. I feel it all exposed. Okay. I'm busy. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Come here, Snotty. Don't. Okay. Frack you. I'll leave you. Evil little critter. This is probably the most fun they've ever had. Do they really stop? Really? This is gonna be bad. I couldn't even bump them back. Oh, look at the distance it went. Do I have a lead on me? Fuck. Oh, and then there's another panda. Another 2 pandas. Alright, let's see. If I can keep my thing straight. Frack. Ah. That sucks. Alright, one at a time then. Is it because they're trying to stop the thing? I'm gonna check this other area for a lead. See if I can put a lead on it. Pull it the whole way. Do I have enough to make another? Oh, I need 5. They're gonna be so happy in the man-made area that I made. I mean, they have to. So much bamboo there. So many trees. It's actually bigger than the jungle over in that area. Kinda sucks I have to sit here and watch it or it stops. Like out of sight, out of mind. But this is like out of sight, out of existence. It's totally gone. Could you imagine if that's how like people viewed that relationship-wise? Like, yeah, like I'm married, but you know, there's they're not here, so they don't exist. So that's their mentality. I can't do that. It's kind of weird. Or these people who are like different hoes and different area codes. I'm like, I was like, do you even hear yourself? I was like, do you know how desperate that sounds? And they're like, what? I get a lot. And I was like, no, you are risking all of your relationships, honestly. I was like, what happens when they find, oh, they get mad, but I have all these other ones. I was like, do you not get attached with anyone? They were like, I was like, yeah, I kind of like them. And I'm like, what? I was like, how about you find someone you actually fully like, you know? And it's like, well, yeah, I don't got time to, I was like, because you have all these other relationships, right? And he's like, he thought about it, and he's like, but they don't put out as much. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, actually try to sit there and get a deserving, you know, accomplishment kind of thing. I was like, you like video games? And he's like, yeah. It's like, we play video games all the time. I was like, are you not earning your accomplishments? And he was like, well, yeah. And I was like, doesn't that make you feel good to earn something? And he was like, but it's not the same. And I was like, well, I mean, technically, if we're gonna dumb it down, it is kind of the same. Let's see. I don't have any more iron here. I could melt this down. Let's see what I get. It's only gonna give me 2, well, 1, but damn it, I tried to eat my food, but whatever, I'll eat it in the morning. Be breakfast. But the way I explained it to him was that if your females are angry at you, of course they're not going to give you anything. And I was like, what are they always asking? I'll spend more time with him. And then I was like, and you can't do that, why? And he's like, well, I have too many of them. And I was like, now if you think you had just one, Do you think you'd have enough time to spend with that just one? And he thought about it and he's like, but that's not enough. And I was like, how is one not enough? I was like, yeah, I had this conversation with someone. And he's like, well, I need it more. And I was like, find someone who likes that all the time. He's like, they don't have any like that. And I was like, maybe, you know, try the internet. I was like, there's a lot of freaky people out there. If you look for someone who has the same libido as you, then you're not going to go wrong in that department. You won't need as many females, right? He's like, but that doesn't, he's like, no one like that exists. I was like, dude, a lot of people like that exist. Alright, I'm going to try to find something along the waters. Sometimes there's iron. Aw, it's a little cute little squid next to what the hell is that thing called? Drowned. Like a baby squid next to a drowned. I'm looking for iron, that's all. Oh, that was cool. Not very often. Holy dang. We'll try it. I'm above the water. What are they talking about? I have to actually get out of the water. I guess my feet couldn't breathe. Oh, is that a cave? My breathing hole while I'm trying to look for iron. Oh, there's a piece. No, that's coal. Not coal, but copper. was like, oh, well, it's a total bust. Gotta make room. Don't need that. Should be enough. Oh damn. Okay. Okay. So, I got everything I want to bring. Possibly don't need that much stone. I need food. Big potato, big potato. So, cooking food in aluminum is pretty much not a good idea. But yet there's vast instructions to do such a thing. Even though the fumes from aluminum are not so good for people. It's like I remember back in the day that everybody was cooking and oh my goodness, it's a bunny! Everybody was cooking in aluminum. It's so tiny too. I was looking for a lead. Frack. I can put something else down. No, I can't. I don't have a lead. Can I make one? I don't see it. Oh, that sucks. Alright. I didn't check before I walked out. It's a bit scary. It's a cute little bunny. So cute. started playing Warframe again yesterday. There's new like pet characters and everything. So that was interesting, and this doesn't lean back, which is awful, but I can still swirl. But what was I saying? Yeah, in Warframe, there's these critters that you can have as your pets, and there's also critters that you can trank and then have this person help relocate them or some sort of thing. And he sits there and he's like, yeah, these are good with you know, butter and, you know, sauteed in this, and I'm like, wow, because it's like their local food source. And he's like, but yeah, we can, you know, take some of these for research. He's like, it's better than being on a plate. And I was like, am I doing the right thing here? Am I actually helping these critters or whatnot? It's like this one episode, sorry, this one mission, sorry, I said episode, but one mission in Warframe, this guy is in need of some cash so that he can help himself be a better salesman and everything. You get him all this cash, and then he ends up chopping off parts of himself and replacing himself with upgrades. He pretty much made himself a cyborg, mostly cyborg, and he said it was the best decision he ever did. He's like, now he gets more customers and everything, and I was like, he threw away most of his body for status. I was like, what is this game teaching people? I was like, damn. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna cut off my arm or replace my eye just because everybody else is doing it. It's like, whoa. No, I'm kind of attached to my parts. I was like, wow. But it made you think of how different societies can be from the norm, the social norm. Like certain societies believe that if you have a pot belly, then you're more attractive, because it means you're eating better and you're able to sustain yourself to the point where you get a little bulge of a belly. So the males are treasured for that dad bod that everybody is getting in their 30s and 40s. It's because people get a little too lazy to cook for themselves, and they're not eating entirely properly, so they get a little... Oh, and the excess of drinking beer. Beer will give you a pot belly. But, yeah, I like to drink with my left hand, so... I need to jump out. See if we can't get them to go this way. I'm sure we're gonna catch up to the other one, because it's not obviously going there, unless you're watching it. I think I have name tags. I could totally name tag them. I'm gonna name and tag them. I'm gonna give them a name. Like that one llama that I found that I liked. And I was just following the llama. And then I was like, I let it loose, and I'm like, I wonder if I can find this llama again. Was another word I got locked out of. It said, no, I actually think I still have it, because it did get corrupted, but then I had to reload the game, and that kind of saved it. Excuse me. But it was like just a brown llama. I watched it be born to a white llama, and I just kept following it until it grew up, and then I was just like, wow, they grew up fast. They really did. And then by the time I got a name tag for it, because I'd fish in the area that the llama was grazing, and I kept like looking back and forth at it to make sure it wasn't getting out of my way, and I finally got a name tag for it. So then I named it. I can't remember what I named it. It's in one of my old videos. And I was like, okay, now you're free to go. I'm gonna see if I can find you again. I haven't played that world in maybe a year now. I don't know whether the upload that I did give it was a before or after I had named the llama. So see, in Minecraft it says that like the animals that you name are actually a kind of like a permanent thing unless they die. You don't get the name tag back, of course, when they die, but they usually stay in the area. It'd be quite the feat if I named one of these and then they ended up back over this area. It's like quite interesting. If I do lose them, I'm going to be looking back in that area first. It's not going to be the last place I check, it's going to be the first place I check. Get off the wall. Them actually making it across the ocean. Back to their place. It's like, well, back to the place they were born. I'm just relocating so that the pandas can bloom and blossom in my area, which is pandaless. So overgrown with bamboo. I need some bamboo eaters. I can't keep up with the bamboo. It grows like crazy, like a weed. Technically it does. My last ex was had me look into bamboo and seeing its like growth patterns and whatnot, if it would make a viable fence, you know, natural fence. It's lovely, it smells good, and it grows pretty damn quick within a 3 year, not even a 3 year, like a year and a half process. It's pretty, it's up to 6 foot in like a year. Well, certain types of bamboo, of course. And the hardy stuff that can last through the winter, it's pretty OP. And you can not only like cut from the same bamboo like shoots, but it will actually, it can travel up to like a foot to 2 feet away from the original plant and sprout new sister plants, I guess that's what they call them. Sister plants, brother plants. You know, baby plants. And then those can like, so that didn't work out for his fence theory. Because the bamboo would end up being sprouting up in neighbors' yards and whatnot, but you know, I was like, it could still grow like some bamboo and then use what the growth from it to make a full fence. Oh hey, I see the other one above. He's gonna bump into each other, isn't he? We're gonna have a huge bumping match. Like a bumper car kind of thing going on, aren't we? This isn't the territory to be playing around like this. You see that? And there's one over that way too. We're surrounded by water temples. Just keep going. I didn't put the bamboo down, did I? Okay, good. Probably throw that. It's like, did we freeze? Nope, the other one popped up. I'm quite curious of whether that one weighs a little more than this one. That lion's dragon. That's why it's like, you know, heavier. It's dragging more on the track. Oh, look at that. Now we can see the distance between them. Okay, alright, that's not that bad. Now that gets me going about how they kept bumping into each other and they wouldn't let me push them again to stop. It's because I'm in a minecart, huh? They're walker intolerant, I guess. Did you know that there are some cities that actually do that? They build for non-walking areas because it saves on like the sidewalks and whatnot. And I was like, what? I was like, that's just stupid. I was like, what about people who wanna, you know, just walk around the neighborhood? Are they trying to keep people fat? Like, is that like an excuse to keep lazy people lazier? Looks to be the same distance it's at. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Won't let me save the clip. Okay. I'm gonna call it Panda Sunrise. It's quite the it's probably not gonna have any like vocals, like voice, because like I don't have a mic going into this. It's just a headset. My mic is on the computer. I'm out of coffee. Be interesting if I could just jump on the bed. It's like, wee, and then you see a panda bouncing on the bed. Now I feel like I need to put a bed in the middle of the forest. No, it would ruin it. I hope the alterations for it are okay, and I don't have to put an extra power oomph to get up there. Okay, first one went up. We're good. Yay. these are not the enemy type of oh, sorry. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna do this because it's so tiny and I don't want to accidentally hit them. Sorry, sorry. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm sorry. Look at the sad face. Okay, wait. No, I think it still keeps them in the water. Frack. Let me try. Oh, well, yeah, they didn't like me. Got it. Gotta keep their health up, you know. Okay, where are we at? We're 62, no, sorry, 80, 78, like 80, 98, okay. I am going to try to get this from underneath. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try anyways. A lot of action down here. Okay. So this is gonna be a little crazy. I think it was... What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, it's a farmer. Just sitting there bobbing his head. I was like, what the hell is going on? Alright, I'm close. Holy moly, who did it? I'm scared. Brack. Okay, so... Not feeling comfortable with that. Oh no, oh no. That didn't work to my benefit. Alright, that just plain sucked. Okay, so... Damn it. Will you just stop? Thank you. They're really not gonna let me play that anymore? Alright, don't come down here. Okay, so that semi works. Bamboo. Did I have a name tag in here? Okay. I killed Snotty. I didn't mean to. It's alright. It's okay. That wasn't that big of a drop, though. This is your new home. Holy moly, here you go. Okay, so I think I have a name tag in this other. Whoops. Jumped too soon. Frick. Alright, I'm panicking. I don't have any food. I haven't. Alright. Food. No food. Oh yeah, it's cooked food. Nice. Okay. Pretty sure I have a name tag up here. Aha. Name tag. Just one. I gotta feed darkness and seafood. I believe last time we had salmon, so like swab it up a little. repair broken or empty. Well, okay. After you upgrade it, whatever, so much. The iron glass, I think that's what it is. See, it's cracking already. What do I want to name this panda? Pangu? No, that would have been good for the other one I accidentally killed. Pan play. I'm gonna name it Pan Pan. Oops. Grab some dirt if I have any around here. Make a better place for the whatchamacallit to yeah, I gotta do it again. Okay, so it's open for more dirt, but I guess not. I got 2 boats on me, don't I? No, I thought I threw it in the other one. That's right. I'm gonna be so upset if Pan Pan's not there. It's like, but I have your name. I saw the chicken and I was like, oh, maybe that's it. There it is. Pan Pan. Well, let's go get some more. Mwah. Mwah. Possibly need to look into more food too. I don't think I have a butcher here, do I? Leather maker, fisherman. Alright, well, I do have a cooked mutton. I think that happened with a lightning strike. That was interesting. Oh, yes, more dirt. Looking for food, not seeing it. Some lovely wool though. Oh, a lead. Oh damn. Pick it up anyways. I was like, do I really need a lead? I'll just grab one just in case. Okay. No food. Oops. No food. Definitely no food in that. Well, I have to make it so that the, not that the panda can't get out, but so that the, I'm gonna be bringing people over to the village, I think. Possibly not in a non-zombie form. So just in case, you know. That should be fine right there. Okay, I got 3. We're good. Got that. See where exactly I fall. Okay. If that works, then I can just pop these 2 and try to pop it from underneath. That works. Just put that like that. Like, why do the creepers not want to attack the merchants? But they want to attack you. It's because you're a builder and the merchants don't build, they just gather and try to sell what they gather. Fruitless, well, maybe a drip or 2, but I only have 1 coffee, like maybe 1 coffee a day. Not trying to knock on Starbucks, but I don't like their coffee. I'm not trying to knock on Dunkin', but I don't like their coffee either. Not a lot of people like that brand I like, but I like it. if coffee tastes burnt to me, I won't drink it. It's like gross. Like if I wanted to, you know, drink something burnt, over roasted and burnt, take a blowtorch to it and then lick the grinds up myself, because it's pretty much what it tastes like, only in liquid form. But, so, yeah. I don't like Folgers. Green Mountain's okay. I don't like Maxwell. Well, I do like Maxwell House. I don't like Dunkin'. Don't like Starbucks. That, Castillo, something. It comes in a yellow pack. They're pretty good. It's like, I guess they put like chicory root in it as well. It's interesting. Plain cacao. It's a little too bitter. I like to cut it with some milk. It's pretty good. I kind of spoiled myself with some Coffee Mate. Oh, that's alright. I mean, it's not as good as some creamers that I've had before. Some great value creamers. I don't know why, but some powder forms are better than liquid forms. Just whatever, but regular milk is great too. I get told, like, I've gotten told a few times if I'd like some coffee with my milk. I was like, it's like half-half, you know? I was like, if somebody brewed the coffee super damn strong, it's a fourth coffee and 3/4 milk, but yeah. I like milk. Need the protein. You see the window? Yeah. It's actually overcast kind of day there. It's not that bright. But it looks bright. See the wall. Nice slant. Can't really stand up right here. Perfect place for a computer. What you do, like with, I have like the same kind of slant over in my living room. TV's right under it. The colors that I wanted, the Shanghai Jade, was a lot lighter than this color. And the person who got it for me, she said that they didn't have any Shanghai Jade, and I was like, well, you're supposed to let them know that's the type of paint you wanted. Because she said she was gonna go get the paint while I packed up, and I was like, okay. So I figured the name of the paint would just be fine, and she accidentally took my phone with her, so she texted me asking me what the color was, And then she ended up just getting this color. It's 5 shades darker than what I wanted, but it's still pretty. I think I should get off and oh. What is that called? Take a nap. If anybody tells you should take a dirt nap, it's not a good thing. I should probably sleep before he gets over here. Peeper? What the hell's wrong with you staring at people through their windows? But I want to rest. The bed is safety. Short time. It's a good thing closed, isn't it? Oh, damn. Creepers are pretty damn creepy, aren't they? Damn. Frack. Okay, he's not following me. Least creepy creepers are in what is that? Customize or I don't know, there's a type of Warframe, not Warframe, Minecraft. See where my head is. But there's a type of Minecraft where you just build. Oh, baby turtle. You'll be fine. Mother flippin'. It's probably despawned. It probably despawned, you know. Yeah, it's living its best life. It's out in the world, surviving. That could be it. Another baby. saw a baby around here. Oh, there he is. How'd they get far? Just leaving this thing unattended. Well, the chicken jumped for Joanna. Gotta stop looking around while I'm doing this. So I'm gonna leave little baby animals that can be eaten by moths unattended. It's my damn nurturer side, I swear. Oops. I should possibly carry some weakness potions as well as, no, weakness splash potions as well as, the golden apple. Because I'm just thinking, what if I do end up being around there during the nighttime and then seeing a jungle mob villager? Because I'm trying to get some of these villagers, like villagers of all different varieties. I am collecting. I am collecting villagers. I'm bringing them to some establishments that are far better than where they had got zombie fights. So, and I'm teaching them trades. It's like, dude, what more could you ask for? I don't have curfews. I don't have strict laws either. Just don't kill each other and don't kill yourself. It's like, you want to leave? Go ahead and leave. Oh, again. Just don't kill anyone. Don't kill yourself. You'll be good. I had people end themselves in the desert village walking into damn cacti. I was like, what the flip? I was like, why would they do that? They can just jump down through the water area and swim out. They've done that too. I've found some of my villagers up in an already pre-existing village. I mean, the ones that can't leave are the one in the fancy village because they just kept dying. And I had to build a wall around it. It was crazy. Panda, panda, hey little panda, let's go for a ride. Look how cute they look, they're smart. Don't fall in the hole. Yeah, I'm still here. You don't want to get wet, do you? It's nice water, it's a nice swim. Come on. You can do it? See, the water's nice. I don't want to get you too close to that. Creeper could be jumping up behind me. Come on. Hurry up. There's no creeper yet, but let's go. there's a 80% chance that you're going to live a very happy, full life. So, have fun. Hoda. Was that like blade fall damage? Oh, you look angry. Doesn't he look angry? Maybe it's just the eye placement, but... Dang it. Dang it. Oh, frick. Don't fall down. Really? I thought there was plenty of time for those critters to get around, but guess not. I went through. Weird enough. Can you be seated so I can see if your friend is also? Oh, I can see the other one now. I'm gonna name that one Grumps. I'm staring at him. He doesn't look like he's enjoying the ride. Doesn't he look angry though? I'm not animomorphizing, it just looks angry. It's like some dogs look sad all the time. Others look happy all the time. this pet carrier from someone, I don't know, it was like $10, $15. They were like, yeah, we're moving out and trying to sell this thing. Nobody wants to get this, you know, take this pet carrier. We no longer have the dog. He died 4 years ago. And I was like, I don't really need it. I was like, I don't really travel with my dog, and my dog is a lot smaller than that. Like, it was a large pet carrier. And she's like, yeah, just $15. And I was like, you're trying to sell me something that I don't really need. She's like, oh, come on, just $15. I was like, fine, okay. I was like, I'll take the large dog carrier. This thing ended up being a kind of like a little chill spot for Jules. I put it on the couch, and it stayed on the couch. I mean, it took up a lot of space, but nobody really sat on the couch anyway, so it ended up being her little chill area. And when I was angry with her, I'd tell her to go in her hole, because that's what it just looked like. It looked like a hole in the couch, and she'd run into it, and then, you know, she'd be so happy to be in it and everything. And I'm like, you're supposed to be punished. This is a punishment. And then she closed her mouth, and she goes, and I said, that's better. But yeah, when she'd be she had her moments where she was being annoying and trying to get up in everybody's face, and it's like, people don't like you in their face, you know, honestly, up in her, in like, in people's face, legit. And it's not just like being around somebody, it's like kind of jumping up on them and sniffing in their face, and then like giving them kisses even though they don't want the kisses. It's like, no, Jules, just, you know, back off of them, go in your hole. And that was what the pet carrier was called. And she'd go on it when she wasn't punished, and she'd go on it when she was, and that was her little chill out spot. It's pretty much like her room, you know? Because she could sit there, she could turn around in it, she could like lay down in it, she could actually stand in it. But it reminded me, like, it's just, I miss her. She was a great dog. The worst thing about Jules was, if the door was open, she'd run out, and she'd keep running. It's not like, we'd go on walks, okay? She was a very, very hyper-driven dog, and she was full of anxiety whenever I had to go to work and everything, and the neighbors hated that. I mean, they hated hearing her cry for, she said, like, my neighbor, she said that she would cry for like an hour after I would leave. Like, she was never gonna see me again. And like, that filled me with anxiety. And I tell her every day, I was like, I'm going to work, I'll be back in a few hours. Because like, at one time I worked like 5-hour shifts, and then other times I worked like damn near 8-hour shifts. And I tell her, when I was working a long shift, I was like, I'm gonna be gone all day. I was like, you're gonna be fine. I'll be back. Everything's gonna be fine, and I'm gonna bring home new smells. Because whenever I'd come home, you know, she'd sniff me and everything, and I'm like, oh yeah, new smells, you know. And this one time, I thought she had gotten out. And it was a dog that looked exactly like her, but it was a male. and with a blue collar. She had a purple collar. And I was like, oh, I was coming up the street. I was almost to the house, and I thought that was her. And this one was actually named Jacob because I heard people in the background screaming, Jacob, where are you? Come back here. And I didn't put two and two together because I was like, damn it, Jules. I was like, who let you out? And the dog came right up to me and was wagging and happy to see me. And I was like, wow, whoa. I was like, this is a new collar. And I put it up, like I turned it up because like Jules had this like purpley rainbow kind of dog tag on it with a bone, but this one was just like a little heart and it was red and it said Jacob. And I was like, and then I screamed out, he's over here. And then this female and this male came over and they were like, what's going on? And I was like, well, I thought he was my dog. I was like, he looks very similar to Jules, only Jules has like this like little back cut in her fur where she got that when she was a puppy. She was abused when she was a puppy. Poor pup. But she had anxiety towards males too. She really did not like males. And but I was trying to explain to these people that I wasn't trying to steal their dogs, and I thought it was my dog who had got out, and her name was Jules, and she had a purple collar. I was like, that's the first thing that drew my attention. I was like, I thought it was Jules, and then I noticed the blue collar, and I was like, whoa, what happened to your collar? And then I noticed the red tag, and then all of a sudden I realized that you were calling Jacob, and this is Jacob, and I figured I'd call back. And they were like, it's a crime to steal somebody's dog. And I was like, holy F, I found your dog, kept him from the road, and then you're remarking that I might have been trying to steal your dog when I called out to you people? I was like, if you find a dog running about with a purple collar that looks exactly like Jacob, please don't hesitate to call the number on her name tag. It's like, I will be the one coming after her, okay? And the female's like, we should be thanking her. And the guy's like, thank you, now give me my dog. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like, some people you just can't please at all. You just think that you're trying to steal something. I was like, if I was really trying to steal their dog, I wouldn't have called out to them. I would have just picked up their dog and walked away. Cause he was in the street. He was in the road. And this was like a busy road, like kind of like a main street, but it wasn't called Main Street. It was what was that? I think it was like School Street or something like that. There was like two schools on the street. One was an elementary if you went all the way further down, and then the high school was a ways up the road. But I lived kind of sandwiched between the high school and the... No, don't go anywhere. The high school and the elementary. I don't know where their middle school was. Oh, that is so cute. Alright, well... Let's see if I can lead this. Okay, I have an idea. kind of screws by you. Can't put a lead on it. Do I have room? Okay. Trying to think. If I put it right here, then I could possibly push it up. Could I get it in a boat? And I could put a lead on the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Oops. Okay, so okay, that worked. You're so cute. You are so cute. Just a little jump, come on. There we go. Alright, well, here. You eat that. I'll get your other person. We're gonna get both of you over there at once. Shove. Okay. See, one looks happy, the other one looks angry. See that? Comparison. Why are you so slow? It's like skittish or something. This one's really fast. Like, no, you can't take both of them at once. Oh, I see one in there. This one's like, I know this one feeds. This one feeds me. It's like, I'm gonna be all in their face. Molasses. Can't put a flipping lead on it. Quite tempted to push them off the ledge, but I think it's a little bit too high. Nope, not too high for that. You got this. You got this. Don't you drop down. He's probably gonna leave. Pan. First baby panda. Oh, and it looks grumpy. I'm gonna go get name tags. Grumpy. The other panda. I'm gonna name one of them Bamba. Or just Bam, maybe? I was gonna say Bambi, but then I was like, no, I'm not here. I definitely have enough experience to name them. wasn't the best thing to eat in front of them, but I needed some space. Oops. Come on. Grumps. Well orchestrated. I'm gonna name the baby Whammy. Grumps is the father, and then Maple because that one moves like molasses. That should be it for the Panda Express, you know? I think so. Pan. No, 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 no. Oh, she's angry. So cute. Whammy. Excuse me. I'm not going to name you. Frack. Excuse me. I mean to do that. Alright, so I named them. It's a nice little happy family going on there. Okay. So, it is 12. We'll save and quit. And then tomorrow we'll get, what are those things called? Try to look for some jungle villagers, because gotta collect them all. Should be fun. It's way better than mining, I swear. But I'll have to run around the village for a little bit and collect the resources I need in order to make them these critters, and then get them in the minecart and send them over, I guess. Give us Gordon. Who the hell's Gordon? Thought they were looking for Steve. But whatever. Alright. Have a good one.